What am I doing? I forget some stuff here. Alright. Goodness. Alright. Okay. All right. So, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Body beat down here on this Monday morning. Getting our spin started here. Figured I'd do a live stream just for some fun, maybe have some conversation of some things along the way. And let's do this together, okay? So, let's go ahead and start because I like to get going. I hope you can hear me well enough. Matter of fact, let me move my camera just a smidgen closer. I'll move my bike closer. You might not get the whole thing in the picture here, but we'll be all right. We'll put the camera down just a hair. Oh, I wanted to move my camera. Just a hair up front, a little further. Just to try and get the audio a little, so I don't have to yell so much. We'll see how it looks. All right. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, let's get our spin started, and we're gonna have some topic for discussion along the way. 30 minutes. 5 days a week. Let's get her going. I use both of these because I have had this computer turn off randomly. And I don't know if it was a bad battery or a bad connection or something, but I've unhooked it and hooked it back in, and I've replaced the battery. It hadn't done it in years. It's only done it a couple times here and there, but it's made me very cautious because I don't want to spend for 7 hours. I just want to go 30 minutes. So I always do both of these. So in order to have enough topics for discussion for 30 minutes, we'll kind of take it slow here. We don't want to go too fast with the topics. Speaking of topics, anyone remember that crap show of a website where everybody got on there and just gossiped and talked crap about everybody? I found that one time a few years back, and I was even on there. Someone brought me up. Like, I'm the most non-talk-aboutable person on the planet. Someone was talking about me. Anyway, they closed them down because they were a very toxic website. And I think they got shut down, not by their own decision, but I think the internet gods, whatever it was, came in and shut them down. So... anyway, so it's Monday, another week. You know, the older you get, the more you realize just how rinse and repeat life kind of is. And actually, it's kind of sad because when you stop and think about it, it's kind of like that from the moment I'm not going to say the moment you're born, but I'll say the moment that you kind of start school. In kindergarten, preschool, whatever it is you started in. You kind of start your day. You got to get up. You got to get to work, school. Spend your hours there doing that. Come home. Do your homework. Do housework, whichever it is, or both. Find some time to do something you enjoy, because the first 10 hours of the day, you didn't get to do anything you enjoyed. So you find something to do that you enjoy, you do that for a little bit, you gotta eat supper, you gotta take a shower, then you go to bed, and you rinse and repeat. And it's like that your whole life. So, kind of weird. When you really stop to think about it, it's kind of weird. Kind of depressing. I'm not going to lie about that either. A little bit depressing. If we're being truthful. And we like to be truthful here on the Body Beat Down. And truth be told, I'm hungry. I'm actually hungry this morning, and that'll be the good thing about getting done with this, is I can go make some breakfast. Now, I know my live streams don't get a bunch of traffic. This one here may very well get nobody watching whatsoever. That's okay, I'm used to it. But it at least gets a video out there first thing of the week. Maybe someone will watch some of it and get inspired to maybe spin on a bike or go for a walk or a real bike ride or do something, and that's kind of what it's about. Maybe they'll hear one of the topics for discussion and jump in the comments, something. So it is what it is. We're not all going to be the big popular channels that everybody flocks to. And that's kind of a topic right there that I was thinking about last night. I got to thinking about how disconnected I am from the world, from Hollywood, from entertainment, from everything anymore. And there was a time in my life where I kept up with everything. You know, I was hip. And now I don't know anybody. The music that's on today, I don't like. It's garbage. TV, garbage. Movies, garbage. These fake celebrities that are so popular today, like the Kardashians and all these other people out there that are in that exact same category, garbage. And there's just, you get to that point, and it'll happen even to all you out there that are younger if you watch this. It's going to happen to you. You get to that point where you just don't connect with it anymore. And the things that you like are actually from a certain point back, and that's it. You don't want anything to do with anything new, because you just see how there's no real talent behind anything anymore. Even look at video games. I still play video games to this day, and there's no real innovation anymore. It's all about remakes and remasters and reboots and re-this and re-that. And that's the same thing with movies and TV and all that stuff, and that's because it's an easy dollar, easy money, because these properties are already known, and you don't have to really market them, because they're going to sell themselves because they were already popular to begin with. So that's why they do that. That's why you get a lot of remakes and reboots, remasters, and all these things from movies, TV, to video games. So, anyhow, that was kind of a surprise topic right there. And we still have 22 minutes and 8 seconds left. Hope I can fill the rest of the time out with what I have left to talk about. So today's workout, of course, is going to be chest and tricep. And as I was writing stuff down in my workout journal, I just come to realize that, the time has come from my bench pressing to, it's taken a big back seat because of my shoulder problem. And I just kind of, really last night or this morning, and I can't remember which one it was, because everything bleeds together anymore. But I just really come to the realization, and I accepted the fact that, things are going to change. It's not because of age. It's not because of anything other than just injury. Along with not being able to eat enough, along with not being able to sleep enough, along with whatever. So, it all works together, remember? Everything works together. But I came to the realization, and I really, really accepted it, that I'm just kind of, I'm done worrying and focusing about bench pressing. Like, what's it matter? So, well, I guess, like I've mentioned, and I'm beating a dead horse here, but like I mentioned, I did reach my goal. I benched 405 pounds. I've benched 410 pounds. And the only thing that I talked about was maybe trying to get to like 425 or something like that. But that wasn't really a goal. It was just I'll try, we'll see how it goes and go from there. But the good news is I reached my goal and a little bit more, and I did it several times. So I gotta be happy with that and move on. And I would rather stop worrying about the heavy weights and have a shoulder that doesn't kill me as to worry about trying to continue to, be stubborn and worry about that. Being stubborn and also trying to impress you guys out there and doing more heavyweight and being uncomfortable. I hope I said that correct. I lose track quick. So, I'm really, really, really happy with that. And of course, the only thing that bothers you with that is you got people online that have followed your channel and they still bring up, man, you're a good bencher, man, you're strong as heck, you're one of the strongest benchers I've ever seen, especially being natural, especially being 50, in your 50s, especially this, and man, you're top, you're top tier. That kind of, and you're like, it kind of hits you in the brain and in the heart sometimes, and you're like, I really don't do that no more. I appreciate it, but I really don't push the weight like I used to. So it's not that I'm still that strong, it's that I was. So that's the only time it kind of bothers you, I think. And like in real life, if my wife actually brags on me once every 20 years and tells people, that I'm strong and I bench, yeah, he benches 400 whatever pounds. Yeah, he's strong, and I really don't anymore. Then that's kind of giving these, that's telling people something false. And then they look at me like, yeah, he benches 400 something pounds, but I don't anymore. So I'll be lucky if I even do 365 anymore. Just going to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't see the need in continuing and being uncomfortable. So that's kind of where I'm at with my bench press. But today is chest and tricep, and we are going to still have a good workout because that's the way we do it here on the Body Beatdown. And now we have 16 minutes and 52 seconds left. Let's take a look at some topics for discussion. Yesterday I did a workout with my tire outside, go check out the video. And I mentioned something about my tire. It's a school bus tire, and I mentioned something about still wanting to get some smaller tires that I can throw around a little easier. And I mentioned getting a tractor tire, a nice bigger, heavier tire, so I can do more workouts. And maybe I kind of mislead people, or maybe I mislead myself into thinking that the tire that I have is not good enough. I know it's kind of weird to talk about, but your tire is not good enough. But actually my tire is in the perfect spot. I see somebody commented, let me check. It's probably Shiki. But the tire that I have is in that perfect middle ground where it's a heavy enough tire that I can still do some side throws with it, and it's a heavy and big enough tire that I can still do some flips with it. And that's basically what I'm wanting the smaller tires for and the bigger tire for, to be able to throw and to have more challenge of a flip. But this tire that I have is right there in the middle ground, and it actually is good for a multitude of things, and almost perfect. So let me check the comments here. I'm hungry. Man, I ain't never hungry. Morning, Shiki. I thought it was you. I can't really see my computer too well, but I've only got so many people that I have as moderators. So yours shows up, a moderator shows up as blue, and I can see there's blue. So, morning. Just got a few topics for discussion. If you want, you can start the video over when you want. Get entertained by the discussion. So, anyway, I'm just right now talking about my tire that I have and how it's actually probably about the perfect tire for a multitude of things. And I'm still eventually going to get a rope where I can attach a rope to it and do some pulls and some drags, maybe a harness, wrap it around my weight belt, a rope, and I can do some pulls. Just, it's kind of in that perfect spot. So I recommend, if you guys are kind of looking for a one and done kind of do-all-ish maybe tire, look into a nice school bus tire, because they're right there in that middle ground. So I just wanted to touch base on something so boring as a tire. But that's where we're at here. So if you get a sledgehammer, you can beat on the tire as well. Yeah, I know. And I may at some point, but I'll probably do that once I get a bigger tire. I thought about using my little hammer, getting out there one day and just kind of doing it for a joke and hitting it with my little hammer. But yeah, I'll eventually do that. It's just a matter of, number one, getting a bigger tire that I feel could probably handle the sledgehammer a little better. And number two, well, getting a sledgehammer. So, yeah, there's all kind of stuff you can do with them. That's what I like about that. And it gets you outside too for a little bit, which I like that. So let me see what else here. Yada yada yada. Yada yada. Anything else? Back here. Yada yada yada. So we'll give it just a minute, let a little time go by, not too much. We're already at 11 minutes and 30 seconds. That's all we have left. So, yeah, actually those tire deadlifts are really pretty good. It's a little bit odd, I guess, kind of turning your hands and trying to hold the tire. And I noticed that, like, maybe one of the very first times that I did the farmer's carry or farmer's walk with it, is that this hand, of course this is one I have really bad carpal tunnel in, and it almost kind of popped, almost kind of had a kind of a pop to it whenever I was trying to walk, and kind of one of those uncomfortable kind of, anyway, you understand. But it don't really do that every time, and it really hadn't probably since, I don't think. But yeah, it's actually pretty good for that, and it's just about the right weight and everything. So yeah, if you have room for it, Shinky, you might look at getting you going to your bus yard, you know, where the transportation office is or what have you, and see if they got big old bus tire laying around. You might enjoy that if you got room for it or care to do something like that. So something else I wanted to talk about is how people critique every single thing that people do. And this isn't like a rant. This isn't that I'm upset or anything. It's just something that I notice, and it's really weird. But you can go on Facebook and watch videos, and they have short videos that are called Reels. You can watch those. You can go on YouTube and watch videos and shorts. You can go on Instagram and watch videos. Ow, buns. You can go and look at all kinds of videos on every topic on the planet. And you have some where people really get triggered more than others. And those are, and I'm not going to remember them all off the top of my head, but anything that has to do with fitness, everybody in the world has something to say. How you cook a steak, Mexican food, Asian food, lasagna, pizza, and even a hot dog. Those 6 things are the top things that I see people just absolutely destroy. Also, you can watch something so simple as someone mowing and weed eating a yard, trimming up bushes, and people will absolutely ring those people to death and say everything they're doing is incorrect. Well, if you did that, you wouldn't be mowing my yard again. Or if you worked for me, you wouldn't be working for me long. And another topic, another one that, not topic, but another thing that you'll see that people really comment on and really have at it with people is anything in the handyman, construction, be it commercial or residential, anything having to do with that, and people are going to pick you apart and say everything you're doing is wrong. And I mean, it don't matter what you do, you're going to be wrong doing it. those are some of the main things that I see people talk about that they have the most to say about. Yeah, it's so weird that, you have all these experts out there, but where are they? Where's everyone at? Because when people are looking for these experts to do this work, or, whatever the case may be, there's no one out there. So, but boy, you get people, you get someone out there cooking a steak. If you go watch someone make a steak on a video, you go in them comments, I mean, they're getting destroyed. And then you have like the one random person, that's exactly how I like it right there. And then you got like everybody else, that's too done, or you're not doing it right, or you're not supposed to put it here, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. That's going to be horrible. You overcooked it, you might as well throw it away. You undercooked it, you need to put it back on. And like I said, even something so simple as a hot dog. I've seen people do the same thing with a hot dog videos. it blows my mind. But here's the thing, and this is where all this is kind of going, is that, I fully believe that. Absolutely. Pizza, like I mentioned, pizza is one of those things where if it's not from wherever, New York or wherever up north, where these things are supposedly just better, and if you're not, they're going to rag you no matter what you do. Same thing with hot dogs. But anyway, like I was saying, this is all coming full circle into this right here. The one thing that I've never really heard anyone critique, complain about, or anything at all is someone who just walks. Walking for exercise. Walkers kind of have the easy way. They don't get reamed like anyone else out there. If you're a jogger, you're gonna get attacked. Your posture isn't right. Your stride is not right. You're not holding your arms right. Your hands are not right. Your breathing is not right. You should be wearing these shoes, with these socks, with these pants, with these shorts, with this proper shirt. You need to be doing this. So you can't even jog without people just dogpiling on you. But you can walk, and that seems to be one of the safer things, just as long as you're not on the street. You don't want to be on the street because then you got the you don't belong on the street people, which a lot of us get that are out there walking or jogging or cycling or skateboarding, rollerblading, kick scootering, whatever it is that we're doing. You don't belong on the road. So there's a strange cult of people out there that just pick everything apart, and it triggers the absolute crap out of me. There's not a lot of stuff that just triggers me and makes me just, want to get in there and punch people with my words, like these topics that I'm going over here. Woo, they're just crazy. Me, I'm not doing this right. You can guarantee if there was more professional spinners watching me do this, well, you're not doing anything. You're not going. I'm blowing up dirt and everything. If you're not doing that on one of these bikes, you're not doing anything. But me doing this is nothing. Anyhow, one last topic for discussion, a very quick one. We have 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. You've seen me bring up the topic of Bigfoot and the topic of Loch Ness Monster. Do you believe in werewolves? Is there such thing as a werewolf? Is there any proof, real proof? Other than American Werewolf in London, I think that's real. Are werewolves real? What's up, Tuck? Tuck, bye. You missed a lot of discussion in here. You ought to go back and watch after and leave some comments, because a couple fun little topics in there to talk about. Jack Nicholson, yeah. He played a werewolf. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think I've only seen it like once. So we got 1 minute and 14 seconds left. I think we did pretty good. So this is how you start off your Monday. Get you a little bit of movement going and get things rolling. So, as I mentioned, today is chest and triceps, and we'll be doing that video later today. Hope everybody tunes in and catches it around 6 p.m. Central Time. So, we got 36 seconds left. Guys, I appreciate you popping in here. As always, you know I do. And if I inspire you to maybe spin, work out, go for a walk, a jog, or anything else, if I inspire you to maybe eat a little better, or make videos and have topics for discussion, if I inspire you to do those things, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael, your incredible host, and I agree with you, Tuck. And I'm done. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael. You're happy to be done hosting with this, and I'm going to go make some breakfast. Get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see y'all next time on the Body Beatdown. You guys, thanks for popping in here. Go check out the video and join in the discussion, and let me know what's going on in the comments. All right? Have a good Monday. We'll see y'all later. Bye. Now I have to awkwardly get off of here and shut down the live stream. So let's awkwardly do that. All right, Tuck. We'll see you. Bye, Sheiky. See y'all later. I'm awkwardly shutting down the live stream. Awkwardly doing it.